basically, do all the negative things that we're talking about that Gentile people.
Read that one more time.
Why though?
Read that one more time. We had just explained it to you. Go ahead.
Said, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Because the Lord's sword is the wicked. That's his sword. He operates upon the left-hand side of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? The Most High is the power of both the good and the evil. He controls both sides. That's why in the scriptures it tells you, if thou believest, then thou doest well. For even the wicked, for even the demons believe and tremble. You see what I'm trying to show you? The Lord works upon both sides of the spectrum.
What did we do? That's what I want to know. What did we do for us to be in this situation in our life for thousands of years?
We fell for one thing. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what did we do?
Yeah, what did we do?
Right. What did we?
I'm saying there was no specific reason. He just did that to us, but then once he gave us the laws and all that stuff, and we stopped. We didn't. After he got us out of Egypt and did this wonderful work and all that, and we still murmured, didn't talk shit, didn't base the laws, such commandments.
Yeah. You had situations where the women were going into their tents where they were supposed to go to when they had demonstrations, and they were secretly bowing down to the golden calf and all that nonsense. That was the reason we got punished. The scriptures say the Lord is a jealous power. So when we started worshiping all these different idols and all these different things, we literally besmirched the name of the Most High and brought it to shame. See what I'm saying? Again, we walking in the way of the Gentiles. This is what made the Lord want to destroy us as a people. This is how we fell away from our heritage. This is why even among the Greeks we have something called Hellenic. What does that mean? Jews that
took over.
Jews that spoke the Greek tongue. That's what it really means. Scriptures say that our people chose the ways of the Greeks best of all. That's why we got bought down. See what I'm saying? We read the curses and everything to you.
But we never cursed though.
But still, we made the point. You see what I'm saying? And if you keep saying that we're not cursed, what that shows is the Lord is not revealing unto you that we are absolutely cursed. First and foremost, we're supposed to be above these people.
So how are we supposed to get out of it if we're cursed?
We have to be patient now. The Lord got to plead our cause.
This is what I'm saying. If we're cursed, how can we get out of it? If we're cursed, we can't get out of it.
Let me finish that off, actually.
It's Isaiah chapter 14 and 1. It said, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Yep.
So it says the Lord, Yahweh, will have mercy on Jacob. So just like you were saying, how do we get out of it? Because the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob, which are
12 tribes of the nation.
Which is the progenitor or the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
That's it.
It said, and will yet choose Israel, because in the scriptures, Israel is a chosen people.
That's why we're named Israel. He is the prince of the power. Yashar Allah, the Hebrew. Continue.
And set them in their own land. Just like right now, we're in the land of our oppressors, and all this is going to set us in our own land. We're going to have our own land where we're in charge and nobody can oppress us anymore.
Well, we already had that.
But we lost it. And now we're in America. The word America means bitter. We are in America. This is not our land.
How did we lose it?
I just told we
didn't lose it. They came and took it from us. We didn't lose it.
The Most High gave them that ability.
Exactly.
Why would he do that?
Because we fell off by doing what we should not have done, by worshiping the gods of the nations and other idols.
So what were the so-called European doing? What was the so-called European doing to gain that power?
The so-called European is the left-hand side of the Lord, who was given the power to chastise us because we went off.
Okay.
That's what we're trying. That's what we're telling you.
So we're never going to get that. So we're never going to get that power back, right?
Read what you just read again, please.
I'm going to start again. It's Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on you, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. It's like a prophecy scripture.
That's getting ready to happen.
It said, and the strangers shall be joined with them. And the word strangers, this is another word to look up in Hebrew. It's the word bar. So in Hebrew, bar means basically an Israelite foreigner. Just like how you have somebody who's Israelite and they don't know that they're Israelite. Like they don't
practice the
Laws,
customs,
statutes,
laws, and
customs.
everything. Yeah,
Right.
justice, yeah. Then you have another word, which is nakar,
Nakar,
which is
yeah.
basically somebody that's not an Israelite. So this is, so you got to keep in context of what it says. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. It's like you have one of the curses was that Israel was going to be scattered. So, you know, we were going to be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You got some of the Israelites in Europe, you got some in Africa, you got some in.
So
got some out of the way
the white
places
man
like
can just
China.
go free without no consequences.
No. It's a bunch of scripture. Hold on. I mean, I don't know.
So we get our consequences now on earth, right? And they get their consequences later? That's what you're saying? Is that's what it, I mean, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to be now.
Hold on, matter of fact, yeah, it's in the same couple.
I was getting ready to say,
All right,
yeah.
hold on, let me just keep it. It's gonna cover what you're talking about. It says, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Yep.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land. It says, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Who's that them? That Nakar that he was talking about. Continue that. Yeah.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
There you go. Right now, we are these people's captives. We're going to take them captives. You see what I'm saying?
And this shall come to pass in the day of the Lord.
Yep.
In the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Yep.
From the fear
No.
and the hard bondage.
Yep.
And
No.
There you go. And the day of the Lord, that's when.
Black people are not wicked nature. We love. We're not
established that. We literally just established that.
yeah, we love. We're not killers. We don't kill. Like black people, we don't kill in general. That's not our nature.
Well, one of the laws written was thou shalt not kill. We legitimately just told you. You have a people that was requisitioned to be the wicked. So if they're the wicked, what does that make us? The righteous. That's why we were chosen.
We are the righteous.
So
but
then
why we
hear
don't
the brother out. Go ahead.
said that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers.
That's what's getting ready to happen. That's
Why you
legitimately
keep saying
what's
it's getting ready to happen? It's not going to happen.
It's going to happen, dog.
In our lifetime?
In our lifetime.
It's not going to happen in our lifetime. It hasn't happened in slavery lifetime. When they had faith 400 years ago, they thought it was going to happen. 1,000 years before them, they thought it was going to happen.
So what we're trying to show you is it wasn't revealed to you. That's all it means.
But they thought it was going to happen every generation. They thought it was going to happen. Our generation, we think it's going to happen. It's never going to happen.
You want to know why? Because you were not given that revelation.
I was going to give an analogy. Just like when the Israelites was in Egypt, they probably felt like hopeless and all this stuff like that. But then there were some people that, had faith and believed and all that stuff.
And so the Lord preserved them, and then guess where they ended up? In the land of Israel. This is going to happen again.
I mean, he's in hard bondage,
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
And all of that. But then eventually the Lord took down the Egyptians. You think he's gonna do? He's not gonna do the same thing to this place?
The Egyptians were black.
They were Hamites. We're not the same people. You see that? Again.
What do you mean we're not the same people? We all of the same hue. We all of the same color.
That don't mean nothing.
But
Why?
But the Most High deals with like nations. It's like when you had Noah, right? Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And from them, they had each had a wife. And from them, that's where the different nations like come from.
Okay, I understand.
You are of your father.
I understand about the great nations, the great nations and everything.
But if you understand nations, then what you should understand is that not because we're all the same hue, we're all the same nation. No, because even before Cain, every man was of the same hue, but not the same nation. You see that? This is the 18 nations they got listed here. And you got the forefathers of those nations.
Japheth, right?
That's Japheth.
That's who's ruling now, right?
No. You see what I'm trying to show you?
Well, who's ruling that? Who's ruling now? Them, Shem?
Shem's not, no.
So who's ruling? Japheth is not ruling.
Japheth. That's how you
Yeah,
pronounce that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ham is not. Ham is definitely not ruling. Who's ruling now?
What people come?
He's Shem. Shem is ruling.
Wait, hold on. Read the whole thing. Who's ruling right now?
Shem. The bloodline of Shem is ruling. Shem is ruling right now.
No,
so
it's
who's
not.
ruling?
If see, this is why you have to. This is why we're trying to tell you. Listen to what we're saying. That the name Shem was passed down to eventually. What's his name? The man that brought about these different nations. This name was passed down
but they're who's
to
ruling
Abraham.
The earth though. They own the whole earth.
Nah. If again, you gotta look at prophecy. This is what we're trying to show you.
So they don't own the whole earth.
Well,
They don't own the whole earth.
Well, prophecy tells you that they do.
Exactly.
Prophecy tells you that. That's what I'm trying to show you. This is why this book is very important to know because it outlines who your enemy really is.
But
it outlines why
if they own the whole earth, right? If they own the whole earth, these people right here, right? And prophecy told you that they was own the whole. What was that? Instruction, right? Was that instruction or was it prophecy? Or was it prophecy?
It was. What does the word prophecy mean, first of all?
But was it instruction or prophecy? If prophecy, does that mean something is meant to be?
It means to say before. That's what it means. To prophesy means to
say before it happens that it's going to happen.
Exactly. That's what it is.
And that's what's happening.
That's what it is. That's what it means. It means
so they had to have somebody to carry this out, right?
And the Most High was the one that made these things come to pass. The scriptures say that the word of the Lord will not come back unto him void.
Why you say that these are the ones that made this come to pass?
No, they are not. This is what I'm trying to show you. They are nothing but tools. These people are tools. The so-called white man.
But it wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for them. It wouldn't.
This guy, like I keep telling you.
It wouldn't. This world would be peaceful. If it was all black people, it would be peaceful. It would be a peaceful world.
But what we're saying to you is, right? This is what you're not getting.
Do you believe that it would be though?
But
If we had our own land, right?
First things first, we're not black. Let's make sure I clear.
I didn't say that we were black. I didn't say that we were black.
I'm just saying. This is something that needs to be also, you know what I'm saying, taught. This is another thing that needs to be understood. We're not black. We're different shades of brown. Right?
Okay, I understand.
That's something
what
else.
You're saying.
That's another byword then. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I understand what you're saying. So, do we need white people?
They are. Listen to the guys that actually know what they're talking about. They right here are indicative and profitable for prophecy. It's not about us. It's about the Most High who controls them. We don't like them. They are our enemies. We were wrestling even in the womb. These are our enemies.
Do we need them?
Again, listen to the guys that actually know what they're talking about.
Do we need them?
That's all
I'm just saying. Do we need them?
What do you mean, do we need them?
Do we need them? Are we better off without them?
Once again, they are here to fulfill prophecy. That's it. Forget about what we think.
Because they wrote it in the book.
All right, okay, that's fine.
This is you're not using your mind is trapped in that book. You're not thinking outside of the book. You got to think outside of the book.
That's how I know I'm in the right place because this is where my mind's supposed to be.
You gotta think outside of it, man. This is all I'm saying. You can't just think inside of that book. You gotta think outside of it.
Everything outside this book leads to destruction. That's why the scriptures say narrow is the way to salvation because not everybody's mind is inside this book.
Revelation 22:11. It said, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be."
That's it. So at the end of the day, we're not here to convince anybody. What we're here to do is we're here to bring about the elect. If this is not for you, what that means is you have no part in this. All right?
Let me ask you one question. And I'll leave you with this, right? Let me ask you one question. If you never saw a white person ever again in your life, how would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? If you never had to see him ever again in your life, how would you feel about that? You wouldn't feel no way about it, would you? You wouldn't even care. Would you? I'm just saying, would you care?
But again, these things
I'm
are
just
not-
saying, I understand what I'm saying.
But these
If
things
we
are
had
not-
our own land and we never had to see white people again ever in our life, would you feel any type of way about it?
Once again, we're here pushing meat for prophecy's sake. We're here trying to save our souls,
Can you just
man.
answer my question?
Well, I just did. We literally just kept answering the question.
White people
for
don't
you,
have
man.
a soul. They don't have no soul.
Listen.
They don't have one.
Hey, with that, we say shalom, man. These guys out here ain't gonna get it, man. Shalom.